Now we should be good on everything, in theory. Let's see. Okay, looks like we're in good shape. Okay, cool. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful week. Wonderful Pride Month. We're doing a bit of a different stream style today, so I'm going to do basically 4 different sections, like split up into about hour each, so I have time to do everything I want to do. And also that way it's easier for me to turn it into a video. So, all right. So since Sky called me out, we are going to start off with the deck I found. This one's made by Jim Davis, so give him props. But it's called Taste the Rainbow. Basically, it's a Vivid deck. It's running, of course, our Leyline of the Guild pack is the main card. Makes all of our cards into all colors, all of our lands, our every basic land well. And then we're basically running a pretty standard Vivid package with some extra stuff. So Bloom Tender in top for 5 mana if it's 5 colors, which is pretty good. We've also got Shimmer Growth Wilds for another piece of ramp, and Tam to help out with the ramp as well, making things all colors. We've got Ancient Cornucopia to tap for all of our mana. We also have Glarb. What does each letter mean in Wooburg? Because there's less colors than letters in Wooburg. So it's white, blue, black. I think the second U that you have there is not actually supposed to be there. I think it's Woo BRG for red green, but I might be wrong. No, I should make this full screen. But yeah, so we've got Glarb that lets us play lands and our big spells, which we do have quite a few of them. We've got Ill-Timed Explosion for some removal, board wipe, card draw. We also have Sonar, which I haven't got to play yet, but basically I can cast exiled cards based on Vivid, which is pretty cool. Annie Joins Up is a great removal piece. It also lets our legendary triggers happen multiple times. We also have Dragonback Assault, which lets us board wipe and also make dragons when we make landfall. And then we've got Aurora Awakener to go find all of our fun little thingies to do. Yeah, blue squared is right, Saucy Dog. Blue squared. But yeah, so that's pretty much the deck. We've got a pretty decent land base. The only like special thing that we have is Urban Retreat, which allows us to return stuff to our hand. Return tap creature its owner's hand, and then I can basically put this onto the battlefield. Kind of a little bit of a ramp piece. I guess the idea would be to bounce an Explosive Prodigy so we can re-trigger it, or Aurora Awakener, or one of our other enter the battlefield triggers. So that's our first deck. We can't see TikTok. Let me take a look. What aren't you able to see on the TikTok? Oh, you can't see the chat. I see. Yeah, TikTok takes a second to connect. So they'll be in here in a second. But once they're in here, their chats will start to show up. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna give this one a try. I'm gonna start it off in ranked, but we'll see if I like doing that or if I don't like doing it. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, YouTube's all set up now, which is good. Hopefully the TikTok chat will connect soon. But yeah. All right, let's give this a go. It's not bad. We got good ramp. Not a lot of colors though, and not any payoff. I'm gonna try to mulligan that. A little bit better. I'll put one of the Sonars back, and we'll go for the Cornucopia. Explosive Prodigy can remove a, well, I guess we don't have to worry about it. So we're not going to play that yet. We'll play Ancient Cornucopia, and then we'll play Sonar. Hey, it's our brother, Sonar. Yeah, I think we just play the Ancient Cornucopia. And the next turn I can do Shimmerweld's Growth. Ooh, wait, this is the Maestro combo, isn't it? That's not good. I need to get rid of Maestro as quickly as I can. I don't know if I can do that this turn, though. I think I have to play this into Sonar. We'll do blue for this one. And then we'll play Sonar. We'll gain a couple life. Yeah, I figured they'd have a removal spell to grow the Maestro or something like that, so I didn't want to play the Prodigy just yet. But I might have an opening here to get rid of it. They do have a treasure, so we'll see. You'll be on... Oh, hey, Riders. Sorry, I was too locked in on the deck here. Let's grab a Tam. Tam is going to be... Oh, up to 2. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay. I think my first bet is to definitely play an ill-timed explosion here. I'll discard that and a starting town. See if we can get rid of him. Yes. Okay, huge. And then we'll play... Honestly, just Explosive Prodigy, I think. Get rid of the Sonar, so we don't have to deal with that. And then those will get exiled, but whatever it is. Alright, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Hi, Riders. About to eat dinner, but you'll stay for a while. Yay! Okay. Yeah. Come hang out as long as you want. You want to see me make a deck around Ozolith? I'd be down. Is Ozolith still in Standard? I don't think it is. I think I'd have to make that in a different format, but I'm down. Ooh. Probably these two. Because I think the Leyline of the Guild Pact is one of my just best cards. I don't think I can play both, though, because I have to ward or pay for a ward cost here. So I guess I can't really Leyline here. But you got one tapped by Sonar earlier. Yeah, he'll do that, unfortunately. What game is this, Commander? No, this is Standard, actually. Shocking, I know. We're playing a Vivid deck, and they're playing the Molten Core Maestro combo deck. Very tough for us. Basically, Molten Core Maestro, it adds mana if you play big enough spells. Essentially, you can loop these with card draw spells like the Rapturous Moment or even Wild Idea from Sonar and make basically infinite mana and just churn through your whole deck. That's kind of the main plan with it. So that's the combo they're going for. I am going for a Vivid plan, and we'll see how well that goes. We'll make this a white card, because that's the only color I'm missing at this point, I think. And then we swing it with everything. Full stream, yo. And you made it to Mythic this season with a deck that came up last season. What deck was it, Crocus? That's awesome. Molten Core is infinite with a 4-cost or 5-cost buyback. It's called the Touch combo. Thank you, Casper. I did not know exactly what the combo was. Name the deck A Vivid Idea. That'd be good. Right now it's called Taste the Rainbow, because his name? Jim Davis made this deck, so I figured I should use his name for it. I don't think he meant it as a Pride Month thing, but pretty cool. Casper, thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate you. Okay, makes a treasure. They've got a ridiculous amount of mana, so that's a problem. Alright, we got Color Storm Stallion. Wanted to see me do some weird combos with Ozolith. I'm down. That sounds fun. I'll make a maybe like a historic deck for that Sky so I can play it. And maybe I'll play that next stream. I'll write that down on my ideas list. I've got a few ideas I came up with recently, which is going to be exciting and fun. Okay, I think they got there, unfortunately, so I think we're cooked here. They can basically make infinite Color Storm Stallions, make infinite mana with Molten Core Maestro. So I think we're diggity dead. Yeah, Ashlink's Command I know is one of the main ones. With Wild Idea. Yeah. We're cooked. Okay, so it's a blue-white deck. I'll play a game with you sometime. Wish I could send it on here. No worries, Krakus. We'll be back on Sunday for the play-along streams. And if you want to send the deck list elsewhere, you totally can. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and then also if you don't want to leave TikTok, you can just send me a DM request and I'll take a look at it. Oh, you want to see me do something with different counters other than the 1/1 counters? Okay, I'll see what I can come up with, Sky. We might have to go to older formats, but I'll do my best. You made it to 93% Mythic category. Nice! Heck yeah, Krakus. I didn't quite make it to Mythic last season, so I'm a little disappointed in myself. But next season, hopefully I will. Game action addiction is real and can hurt you. Honestly, Saucy Dog, look at this. This guy wants to do the entire deck, I guess. He's going to token limit with this Color Storm Stallion. Oh my god, I'm getting cooked. Who knows? Maybe he'll mill himself out on accident. This combo is crazy. Okay, he didn't mill himself out. I merely went down to... Sorry, he's not done attacking yet. Oh my god, this is going forever. I merely went down to negative 529 HP. It was a pretty close game, though. We almost had it. But yeah, if you guys see that Molten Core Maestro card on the field, you gotta remove it as quickly as you can. It's not worth leaving on the field. It's really dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna try one more ranked game. If I lose another one, I'm gonna swap it over to the standard, because I don't know, I want to make sure the games are good, you know? You wanna... Okay, let's see. Sorting hand. Honestly, love this hand. We've got the ley line. So, pretty solid. And we've got some early removal now, which is dope. We have 1/1 counters. I just want to see some weird thing with other counters like loyalty. Okay, deal. I'll see what I can come up with, Sky. They're eyeing my ley line? How rude. Okay, I don't know what deck they're playing yet. I don't know if I want to run out the Explosive Prodigy or not, so I'm going to hold. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, I probably should have played it, but... Man, these tablets are crazy, huh? Okay, let's play Ancient Cornucopia. I think the life gain's going to be pretty nice. Not very inclusive. I know! That's part of the reason I'm playing, you know, the Pride Month stuff, is because if they beat me, they're homophobic. and it's just a call out. That's just how it is. Just kidding. Not actually true, but I am gonna try some fun decks. All right. I think doesn't hit Planeswalkers, so we need to play Iceberg, and then I'll just seam rip one of the little token meadows. That's what I'm saying, writers. Send a message, chat GBT, make a picture with my card list, but it's the only way to send it. No worries, yeah, that'll work. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. Okay, War Leader's Call. Okay, so this is like a tokens deck. Alright. Well, I need a creature or two on the field, so let's try playing our Bloom Tender first. They have a counter spell. I want them to burn it on this, to be honest. Since they didn't, I'll try the Explosive Prodigy. See if I can get rid of this little goo. He's making a sticker, but I can't send the rest until you accept it. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. I will accept the message request, Krakus. Oh, I need to hit next. Forgot I could waterbend, causing problems. Upgrade! Alright, rude. Alright, I accepted it, Krakus. Okay, let's go see if we can beat this deck. I don't really know what we're up against. It looks like a token style deck, but it also has Tablet of Discovery. I really don't know what their plan is yet. It seems like a lot of red spells, though. Oh, a Song of Toke? I see. Nice. That's cool. Alright, that's a lot of rats, though. This ill-timed explosion is going to be very good for me. Okay, I think it's my only shot. So that's what? Oh, does he have me? Am I cooked? That's 8, 10, 12. Oh, I am cooked. Dang, well played. Ah, if I had one more turn, I could have made a comeback, but we weren't quite there. All right, let's go ahead and move over to normals because I'd like to stay in plat, so I can keep my climb going. Okay, ooh, a pack. What if I do? All right, let's switch it over to normals. Let's make them taste the rainbow. Very important. You guys have any theories? So I've got, I would say 3 of my decks are kind of pride themed. You guys have any theories on what the other 2 might be? Because obviously Vivid just makes a lot of sense. Run it. But I'm curious what you guys think the other ones might be. I may have given a little bit away from my my decks, but I don't know. I want to see if anybody can guess. Without checking, nobody go back in the bot, okay? Not allowed. Alright, let's go ahead and play Bloom Tender. Mono Blue Mill? Yes, okay, it is Mill. Tide Color's rough. That's a lot of Tide Color, too. That's tough. Okay. I can't ill-timed explosion yet, unfortunately. So I might have to actually just, like, mill them. Make this blue. And then this taps for 2. Oh, wait. Yeah, this should... Well, actually, sorry. Let's make this one white. Or, sorry. Maybe black? Oh, I should have done white, because then I could have played Iceberg, but... we're continuing the ramp. No clue? Alright. Anybody else have some guesses? I can undo. Low-key peak, though. We're doing our best. Okay. We've got some mill problems here. The nice thing is Ancient Cornucopia can tap for the mana I need. But I am going to have to... Okay, there's self-mill? Interesting. I don't know what I'm playing against. A Reanimator deck? I thought they were going to mill me. Okay. Well... I think I ill-timed still. Ooh, discard these two. And then in response to this trigger, I would like to tap for some mana. That way I can play the ley line here. And then we'll play a land. Okay. We're top decking, but we're almost here. How did you untap, bloom, and get your mana back? So Sky, if you hit... I don't know if it works on mobile or any apps, but on computer, if you hit the Z key, you can undo certain actions, like tapping for mana. So like if I tap a land, I'll show you here really quick. So like if I tap this for white mana, if you look on the bottom right here, it lets you undo it. You can undo stuff for that. But yeah, right now we're just suffering on throwing too many lands, I guess. Arden the Usurper. Ooh, that's a good guess. Not Arden though. You know, it was funny because I was doing research for this idea I had for like the Pride theme stuff, and there's a Reddit post I found that somebody's made a Google Doc with every LGBTQ character in Magic the Gathering or like reference that they can find, and it's honestly really impressive. Geekest streamer, well done. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a lot of pressure. What was the guessing about? Guessing? I don't know. Was I guessing something, or did I miss something? Okay, let's do... Is it worth playing this right now? I feel like I wait. It's a pretty good removal spell. Thundertrap Trainer's not that scary to have on the field, so... Set up your peak. We're guessing... Oh, yes! So the guess is, like, what other ideas I had for Pride decks. I have 3 of them. So, this is the first one with the 5-color Leyline of the Guild Pact Vivid combo. Hi, Self55! How are you? Having a good Thursday? Chandra and Sahili. Ooh, good idea. Good idea. Not that, but that would be fun. Okay, I'm still going to hold up just mana and keep playing lands because I need stuff. Let's see if you can get your llama pride colors. Yeah, actually, I sent a message to my bud that did it. He's been really busy lately, though, so I don't know if that's actually going to be able to happen this year, but maybe next year. We'll see. We'll see if he gets around to it. And kids just got back from camp, trying to keep the smile on my face. Oh, heck yeah. Well, we are playing some exciting decks today, so I hope I can help with the smile. What kind of camp were your kids at? Like a summer camp kind of vibe? Sports camp? I think I did some tennis camps and stuff when I was a kid. Back in the old days. Still not really scared of the Thundertrap Trainer stuff. Taking a few pictures of some decks I came up with. Game max is out at 2.1 trillion. Damn. I want to know how you got to that. That's crazy. And Native American camp. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Helping your parents run a camp this month. That's cool, Riders. Heck yeah. It'd been a whole different story if it was Jewish camp. Oh, geez. Oh, Kitsune's technique? Crap. I just don't think I have enough pressure. I need my Sonar, or I need my Aurora Awakener. And I fit one in the graveyard of each, I think? No, two Sonars. We'll see what happens. I like how the emojis aren't transferring over. That's funny. But I know what you meant. Okay, we're just gonna play one of these because we have two of them. And might as well gain some life. So I guess they are a mill deck, they're just also a self-mill deck. Kinda interesting. Okay. Get rid of that guy. I'm a little worried I'm just gonna get cooked by a another one of those Kitsune's techniques. But we'll see what happens here. We're having a little trouble hitting the payoffs. But we'll see if we can get one. Yeah. All my cards are gone. A Dragonback Assault would also be a good draw. We hit another one of our Aurora Awakeners. There's still a lot of cards I could draw that could actually get me there. So I'm not going to surrender just yet. I think I either need to hit like an Aurora Awakener off the top or the Dragonback Assault. One of the two. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Starting town. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, if they're just gonna keep Kitsune's techniquing me, there's not much I can do about that. I kind of hope they have the third one. That'd be funny. Okay, they didn't have another one. Oh, actually, it looks like I'm out of Aurora Awakeners. Maybe I can't win. Yeah, let's go ahead and just surrender. We'll get to another one. There's got to be better games out there. We can do it. Come on, we got to make them taste the rainbow. I might go grab an apple, honestly. I ate dinner, but I'm still kind of hungry. It was kind of a light one today. Okay. This is okay. I think we can do better. A little bit better. We'll give that a shot. We got a payoff, which is good. And we have the Shimmerwild's growth to get a color. And that's perfect. To be fair, they have tasted the rainbow, but they said that they were full. Yeah, exactly. It's messed up. Okay, let's do... This is already tapping for green, so... We're gonna put this on black. I'd say the best colors to name with Shimmerwild's growth is white or black, because I don't really have permanents in those colors for the most part. I might want to go ahead and play an ill-timed explosives here. So I'm gonna do that. If they let me. I think they should. It's probably ley line and land. Nice. Huge. We're doing things. Okay. Go ahead and get this down. And then this can hit for 3. Hopefully that's enough. They might be able to grow it somehow, I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. Thank goodness. Alright. And next we play Sonar, I guess, and then hope that's enough. Okay. Sonar. Will gain some life, thank you very much. And then we play a starting town, and hopefully the Sonar sticks around a turn so we can get the card advantage, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's not targeting Sonar. That's a good thing. Gross. They had both of them. Alright. We're in trouble again. Top decking. Luckily, this deck doesn't go quite as quick, and it's attacking my life total, not my library. This will be a little bit more... There's a little more potential for the comeback here, I think. Okay. This could work. It's not like... It can't protect itself, but it can protect other things, which is nice. Gillian's Confidence is a pretty good card in their deck. Fortunately. I think I should make a counter standard deck. Like, do you mean like counter spells or like something to try and counter the standard meta? Oh, Toasty streaming now? Heck yeah. Tell Toasty I said hi. Alright, we're kind of in some trouble here. Oh, 1/1 counter. Oh, I see, I see. That'd be fun. I'd give it a shot. Built one a little while ago. But it has been a minute, so... I think we need another ill-timed explosives. Otherwise, I'm probably cooked here. I think that's my only out. Well, there's a couple of outs, but that's the only one that likes... Oh my god, I can never draw what I need. This is crazy. Alright, let's surrender. This is, like, I feel like the amount of, like, unluck on this deck is so bad. All these homophobic opponents. It's so messed up. I'm just kidding. Hee. Alright. We'll get a good game in with this, I promise. It'll happen. One of these days. Like, if I could have a game where I have the Bloom Tender, the Ley Line, and, like, a payoff, that would make my day. What's the most homophobic color combo? That's a crazy question. I mean... Let me think. Oh, well, that's rude. I have no idea what the most... Maybe colorless? I could also see a good argument for... like, mono white, I guess? I don't know. Oh, it's just like a flat discard deck. Interesting. Let's see. I feel like I don't really need the seam rip, so we'll send that away. Next turn we should be able to ley line. Then we can go. Well, now I really want you to play your deck. Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. I need to take a look at it, Krakus. I'll probably have a chance to do that after the stream. But I'm down to give it a try. And Jeskai? Why Jeskai, Saucy? Just vibes. Fair enough, fair enough. It makes sense. It makes sense. Ooh, that's not good. At least I can hit that guy with the Annie joins up. But, like, I still feel like that's going to be a problem in the future. I need more mana. Never thought I'd be asking for mana with this deck, but I guess it is what it is. It is kind of wild that we're playing the Gruul deck. Well, okay, to be fair, this is obviously a slightly different version with a lot more discard. I guess I can't hate on it too much, but it does just feel like I'm playing against Gruul mid-range right now. Okay. Listen, I don't mind that. I'd rather they get rid of that than my ley line, honestly. Although I do have another one, I guess, so. Okay, starting town's good. 1 mana closer to my Aurora Awakener. We need two more mana for that. Okay, they got their demon, so I'm gonna start burning pretty quick here. Ooh, Glarb is actually pretty sick here. I'm not mad about that. Get us some lands, perhaps, and maybe some spells. I can't play that because it's too cheap, but in theory, not this coming turn, but the turn after, we should be able to get our Aurora Awakener down as long as it doesn't get discarded. But they have been drawing a lot of cards, so. Oh god. I'm gonna get burned out so fast this way. Jeez. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play this. We'll name, I don't know, black or white, one of those. This is like 5 colors, so we'll just do black. Really doesn't matter. Okay, and the next turn we'll try the Aurora Awakener. I think that's really our only shot. We'll just have to see what happens. Okay, they got Ral. Toasty rated Mana Man yesterday. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, they made me discard it too. Oh no, I forgot Ral could do that. I think I might be cooked, y'all. I don't know if I can get out of this now. Yeah. Alright. Alright, deck. I see how it is. No wins for the llama today. No wins for the llama. Okay. Let's try again. One of these days, I'm gonna get a dub. I promise. Really hard to be prideful when I'm losing. So. Okay. Turn 3 Sonar. Let's try again. A little better. I'll take it. Too much removal is right. Alright, let's see if we can beat this. Elves? Elves? Life gain? Life gain, okay, okay. Put up this one. We'll name Black. Trying to decide if I want to go Cornucopia or Sonoma. Hey, Chester. Coming out. My emotional support cat is here. Oh god. I don't know if this is going to be fast enough at this rate. Play Sonar and hope it gets me some card draw. Yeah, it might be. It might be. I also just feel like I have absolutely never drawn my 2-mana ramp 5 spell along with the thing that makes it ramp 5. So I don't know why that is. Am I just dead here? I can block one, but I'm still just cooked, I guess. Yeah, let's just, yeah. They had the removal spell anyway. Okay. Let me look at the deck list. Maybe I need to add more Bloom Tenders? I don't know how many are in the deck. I think there's... I thought there was 4, though. Yeah, there's 4 Bloom Tenders. How have I never started the game with, like, a Bloom Tender with my Leyline that I also have 4 of? That is actually wild. Because that's kind of the start that, like, makes this deck tick, is, like... I can basically on turn 3 have 8 mana as long as it's alive. Okay, we got the Bloom Tender. We don't have a Leyline though. I'll give it a shot. Maybe they'll play something I can remove with Seam Rip immediately. More likely to duress me though. Yep. My god. Yeah, I think the problem is so far at least, I haven't had... Ooh, wait, they kept a 1-laner? That's brave. I can actually play the Leyline next turn, I believe. Yeah, let's play the Leyline. They only have 1 mana, like, I'm just gonna play... Probably just Bloom Tender next turn. I'll take the dub, though. I need it. For my pride. My pride's been injured. Optics out here struggling. So let's pick what advantage we can then. Oh, I got that second land. Crap. Okay. I think I try to double spell here. And we'll see if we can get them to remove something that's not Sonar. That way they don't remove Sonar. That's my thought process, at least. Okay. Thought process was true. Okay. Let's see if Sonar can stick around or not. I'd really like for him to. Because I really need the card advantage. Oh my god. It's creature removal tribal, I guess. Alright, there's so many cards I can draw here that just, like... I won't say win me the game, but will do amazing things for me. Okay. Buy lands. You know, I will draw 2 cards, even if I can't, if I don't want to discard them. We'll play Glarb. Sonar on top. So we're giving them a bunch of things that they have to answer. Because if they don't, we're going to start causing problems. And that's just how it's going to be. Bandit's talent, okay. Sure, we'll discard our last guy. Okay, it doesn't seem like they're getting rid of Glarb, which is huge for me. They might, I mean, they might still have a way to get rid of him. I don't know. Or I guess Glarb is a her, I believe. Okay, we lose 2 life. That is a-okay with me. Go ahead and draw 2. No discarding. We'll go ahead and play this. I want to go ahead and surveil. I think the aggro is not really going to help much at all. And the creature removal doesn't seem helpful. At least so far. But I need Glarb or Sonar to stick here. Otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Glarb is struggling. Okay. Oh, are they going to take Sonar? Oh, please. I need him. You need ramp. Here, take my Shimmerwild's growth. It's beautiful. You'll love it so much. I mean, objectively, the right call for them is probably Sonar, unless they really need, like, 1 more mana for something. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, we will gain 5 life twice. And I really don't see a point in playing out my Shimmerwild's growth. I have enough mana to cast everything in the deck, so... One thing I like about Brawl is once they use a removal spell, that's 1 spell down. True, true. Alright, I gotta find a way to get rid of him now. I didn't think they'd take my creature that I need to remove. Because he's gonna get them potentially 3 cards, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, sorry, no intimidation tactics happening here, sir. Let's play this for white. I want to keep 2 cards in my hand if I can. And having extra mana is nice. God, they're just all removal, aren't they? But yeah, I think Standard's a little tough for this deck right now. A little tough, a little tough. Or maybe just the pilot sucks. Maybe maybe I'm just trash at this deck. I don't know. Maybe I'm keeping the wrong hands. Maybe I should have played Sonar instead of letting them nab Sonar. But I figured they were playing so much removal. It, like, wouldn't really matter, but... I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get beaten up by my own guy. What's their win con? I think it's probably Bandit's talent, trying to make me lose 2 life. If I have fewer than a certain number of cards in my hand. They snuck it? That is brave. Alright. I mean, hopefully they're out of removal now. That'd be sick. That was a brave sneak there. But I guess if they can get rid of both the ley lines, it's probably worth it. Wait, Alright, no non-land cards for you to heist from me. Because they're all lands. And I guess we'll just play another ley line, gain 10 more life. Make it really hard for them to win. They also have this other card that I saw. I guess it's maybe at the bottom now? Okay, I can't see it anymore. But they can make... actually, it's a pretty good lane at this point. But I'm going to wait for my dragons before I play any lands. They keep duressing me. Lands, am I right? Alright. Eggs Iceberg's pretty good. I might do it on Bandit's Talent, but right now Bandit's Talent's not a threat at all, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. Oh my god, Holy Land. This is crazy. How many lands are in this deck? Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. Ject. Okay. Yeah, that's a sick card, I'm not gonna lie. I will go ahead and do this, though. Because that's their first threat they put on the field. If they destroy the enchantment, I will just sacrifice it to scry. But for now, we're just gonna grab their one creature they've played. And yoink it. Wah. Come here. Brother. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, real quick. I want to check my little thing. We've drawn 13 lands out of 24. There's 11 lands left in the deck. I guess that's not that crazy looking at the math, but it feels wild to have this many lands. On average, I should be doing way better than this. I hope he duress. Please duress me again. I would love it if they... Duress me, I dare you. Duress me. The 7 lands I've drawn like in a row, basically. They can't win because I just keep all the lands. There's no way. How? How is this possible? What are we talking about here? This is actually crazy. Okay, I guess we'll just discard one of the ones they know about, or 2 of the ones they know about, because it really doesn't matter. Do you know the term scoop comes from people having to scoop poop out of their cracks during games? Ew. That is actually gross. Is that real, Eddie Bear, or did you just make that up? Because that's crazy, if so. Any... Should I play it? I guess I just keep it. I don't know, probably not. I was gonna say, if that's real, that's terrifying. I know Magic players aren't like... Okay, they're starting to play some win cons now. But yeah, I know Magic players aren't like known for their hygiene, but I would hope they're not scooping mid-game. That'd be pretty bad. That would be absolutely gross. Okay. Well, we have a target for Annie joins up, so that's cool. And we drew another land, which is also so cool. I've never seen this many lands in a row. It's absolutely incredible. Longest nothing game I've ever seen. Honestly, well, because half their discard stuff that they've got only does non-lands, so every time they like look at my hand, they can't take anything because I haven't drawn anything, and I keep not drawing anything except for removal and lands. So here we are, and they can't draw extra cards with Bandit's Talent because I have too many cards in my hand. Oh my god. Well, another target for Annie joins up, I guess. And an ancient cornucopia, okay. We're ramping some more. Decline, because Annie gains me more life. Yes. Auto pay. Really doesn't matter. Yeah, this is really the longest do nothing I've also ever seen. Because I'm just over here gaining life and removing some of their stuff. And they can't make me discard because all I have is lands. I've got 8 lands left in the deck, according to my thing, which seems like way too many. Yep, can't make me discard lands. Therefore, discard. Oh my god, there's... How is this possible? Like, I've drawn so many do-nothing cards just over and over again. I've only gotten 2 of my... I guess I've hit a lot of Sonars, because they keep making me discard, but I haven't hit a single Vivid. This is just crazy. Alright, there's Aurora Awakener. Thank goodness. Finally. Hop off for me, please. I want to hit another Aurora Awakener. Come on. We can do it. Unfortunately, we've drawn more cards than them, so if we get into a like late game thing, it's probably going to be a problem. Okay, that's okay with me. You feed the cycle. We've still got 5 colors. We'll get rid of one of those. Then we'll trigger Aurora again. I'm hoping I hit some creatures to like actually win this game, ideally. Because I need to start doing damage. Alright, are you really gonna go to my Bloom Tender too? Okay. Okay. Right, let's get some win cons out of my deck, please. There we go. Oh, this is actually big. That is huge. Dragonback Assault. And now we can finally make our lands matter. We did it, finally. After all these years. And all our lands finally matter. Let's go. This has been a slog. Alright, let's do Leyline to gain some life. Because why not? We'll swing in with some Durgans. And we'll play one of our mini lands. Alright, we got lethal next turn. Unless they like have a removal plus life gain. So they need specifically bake into a pie. Yes, we finally got a game. Let's go. Alright. So I think we can safely say... Here, I'm going to open my pack really quick. But I think we can safely say that Vivid Pile is a little too slow for current standard. I still think if we got the Bloom Tender plus the Leyline of the Guild Pact, we would have done a lot better. So maybe this Taste the Rainbow deck just needs a little bit of a vamp up for a little bit more modern play, but I think overall it's a fun deck. I just never got to really do the thing the deck's meant to do, so alright. Well, unfortunately, we're already over the hour, so we're gonna go ahead and hop to our next one. I am going to hop into this one. So this is a deck based around a card called Nico, Light of Hope. Nico is a non-binary character from Magic. I don't know a ton about them, but I do know that. They're very cool. I like their shard mechanics. Very fun. So what Nico does is when Nico enters, creates 2 shards. Then I can pay 2 mana, exile target non-legendary creature I control, and then all the shards become copies of that card. So we're playing kind of a bit of a Blink synergy deck with this. So we're running Quantum Riddler, of course. We're running Winning Twins. We're running Emeritus of Ideation, so we can do Ancestral Recall stuff. We've got Splash Portal for the blinkage. We've got Thundertrap Trainer that can get us some of our non-creature spells. And then just some control stuff. Erode to remove creatures. Phantom Interference to prevent people from playing stuff. Same with No More Lies. And Mana Sculpt for a little extra mana. Only special lands are Great Hall of Biblioplex, Fountain Port, and Demo Field. We also do have a sideboard for this deck. I based it off of a deck I found online, so that's why the sideboard is still here. I'm probably just going to be playing best of ones with this. So let's ignore that and go on to the games. What's up, Toonami? If Nico created snow shards, he would have been my monster. That is fair, yeah. The snow shards would be really cool. Come on, Nico. We need some snow shards. Alright. Well, yeah, let's give it a try. See if this Nico Blink deck can get us somewhere cool. BW only made regular shards. I got you, I got you. Ooh, we're playing against the Fire Lord Ozai right here. Alright. Well, we've got Consult if we can't find anything. Erode to remove things. And then No More Lies to tell them no. I'm going to start with Meticulous. Make sure we hit our land drops. And then we'll run the No More Lies for the next turn. We're playing Standard right now. I'm apparently against somebody who wants to either gain life or prevent me from doing fun things. Ah, I see what this deck is. Let's say no to that, actually. Wow. Okay. Apparently people don't like counterspells. One counter and they're like, nope, we're done. But at least they're an ally. That's what's important. Okay. Let's see. Got some Twinning Twins. Consult. Honestly, this is not a great hand. This is much better. Although very control focused, but I think we got to keep that. You want the Consult. It's good, but let's try like that. Instant regret. All right, awesome. Okay, let's see if we can get some more. Counterspell honestly kind of goes hard here. I'll get one turn to play things, and then we'll start countering everything. Okay. Counterspells coming your way. Don't know anything about Standard. Closest I play is Historic, but normally Modern. Nice. I've been wanting to get into Modern for a long time, but I've always just been like intimidated by it because the card pool is so big. But now also the Standard card pool is also getting that big, so maybe it's not that big a deal. Alright, we're gonna do a Mana Sculpt. Maybe we can even Offspring the Thundertrap Trainer if we get a big enough spell. But odds are they're gonna play like 1 mana and 2 mana spells for the most part. Oh wait, we also don't get mana back from this because we don't have a wizard on the field. I forgot. The best way is to wait till rotation, build off your standard deck, and then ease into it. Okay, Toonami. I might have to do that. My my current decks that I play are usually like I really like decks that let me play like random encounter, but I doubt that would survive in modern, unfortunately. Decks that come from out of meta is great for the ecosystem. That's true. That is true. Right, we're definitely going to normalize that. No sheltering, Mr. Ghost. Random encounter. Yes, it's a Final Fantasy card. 6 mana. It's red. It also has flashback for what, like 8 mana. And it basically says shuffle your library, and then we're going to try to get rid of this with a Normalize as backup. But it basically makes you shuffle your library, you mill 4 cards, and then all creatures from that pile go into the battlefield with haste, and then at the end of turn they get returned to your hands. Or to your hand. So it's basically just trying to get lucky. And getting all the cards you want. Alright, I mean, we're in pretty good shape here. I think I'll just play Emeritus, and then I can Ancestral Recall next turn. Drained Entryway, huh? Okay. A lot of enchantments on the field. Ew. Okay, so they're getting rid of Emeritus. Fortunate. Well, I can't Twinning Twins on the token, unfortunately. So maybe I go ahead and swing in and then Flash Portal. Okay, and I think I get to go, yeah, take a peek, see. Honestly, I think more Splash Portals are just good. Let's go draw. You best get Goryo's Vengeance than the green guy who puts cards from hand into field. Yes, Galta is amazing. I love Galta. Alright, let's just go ahead and play Twinning Twins, because I think I need a big chunky blocker. Because this is going to start growing stuff. Oh god. Is that too big for me to block? Yes. Okay. I think I take the first one, and then we try and block after this. So go ahead and grab our wizard, and then we'll play a land. And oh, I could have swung with the vigilance. I forgot the Twinning Twins has vigilance. Okay, we're gonna block. Oh wait, it has first strike. I forgot. Never mind. Can't even trade. Can you Splash Portal their creature? I think Splash Portal's only creatures you control. Yeah, exile a creature you control. So, unfortunately not. We're gonna do this for its warp cost. That way I can do it again. And then we're gonna swing in with our Twinning Twin to keep their life total somewhat manageable. And then we can play Biblioplex next turn, I guess. Maybe a No More Lies. Although, honestly, like, I don't think No More Lies is actually that helpful at this point. Alright, jump. You can after block. I guess I could after block, but that one's not instant speed, so I can't with that one. Alright, let's do Quantum Riddler. Time to see if we can draw what we need. Oh my god. Land after land after land is crazy. Yeah, Blink is fun. I am kind of getting cooked here, though. Honestly, I think I just play this. Because the less cards I have in hand, the more, I can draw off of Quantum Riddler. Which is pretty important for me. Gotta block with Twinning Twin, I think. Because Quantum Riddler can help me draw out of this. Potentially. Ooh, huge draw. Alright, Erode is pretty good. I think we do Erode and Phantom Interference. So I can get rid of their guy with counter backup. Okay, quit trying to rescue this guy, okay? Let him go. I want my Emeritus, okay? Please. Let me have him. Yes. Okay. Honestly, not gonna swing yet. I wanna have a little bit safer of a board presence before I swing in. Because I feel like they could just sheltered by ghosts, and then my day is ruined, you know? Hey there, Shara. How's it going? Have to redo the Amanaktu Planeswalker Commander deck. Oh, Aminatu, I think. The doll girl that like lets you do miracle stuff. Is that the one you're thinking of? Okay, I think we got there and they hit the X button on their TG Arena, probably. Just a guess. Esper Fate Shifter. Yeah. That I love that commander. She is so cool. I'd like to build a commander deck out of her at some point, but I think didn't they print a separate Aminatu too? Like a different flavor of it, kinda. Which is Miracle and Blink. Oh yeah, I don't remember what all of her abilities do, but I just remember the precon at least was focused on Miracle. And it was a creature. Oh, okay, interesting. I'll have to look that up again after stream. Because, Aminatu mechanics are always fun. Have you seen my full Agent Bishop deck lately? Depends. Have you posted it in the chat since you made the last, adjustments to it? Let's see. Your last version you posted on the 28th of May? Is that your latest version? Because I have seen that one. Heck yeah. No, it looks really cool, Sky. I'd like to play against it on Sunday if you're around for stream. Alright, well, we got a dub. Beat out the Enchantment Fellows. Precon was draw. Put one on top. The other one is blink permanent. Ah, okay, cool. You'll be there. Awesome, Sky. I can't wait. Alright. This is not a great hand. I'd like one more land. That's perfect. For a draw, we love it. We love it. I love I have so many answers for so many things. Yes. He's turning into a control player. Wahaha. Okay. Let's Quantum Riddler, get some card draw going. And then I can erode plus consult next turn if I don't draw anything. Oh, that's the problem. Definitely got to erode that. I'm actually going to Quantum Riddler into erode. No fins, please. Thank you, though. Creature control. It's not control, really. That's fair. That's fair. But you're slowly enjoying your removal spells more and more, which might mean you're going to convert eventually, Sky. I could see it now. Playing board wipe after board wipe. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting rid of that fin. Probably on their turn. Yeah, let's do it on their turn. We can do everything we need to at instant speed, so. Don't really have any removal spells. Oh, are you talking about your, like, combat trick style spells to remove creatures? Okay. Get a ward guy. Get rid of Finn. Don't like him being around. Probably going to play Emeritus next turn, so let's consult. Grab another consult. I don't know if Emeritus is going to stick around, so I might just do a Quantum Riddler here. I'd like to do Emeritus when I can instantly draw 3 cards off of it, you know? Ouroborate. Ugh. Gross. And Bite Down. Oh my god. I might be cooked here. A little slow, I guess. If I just play this guy, they're still going to be able to get me. I think I specifically have to draw a road off of Quantum Riddler. Or I can double consult for double erode. I think this is more likely, unfortunately. Nope, not good enough. They got me. GG's. Ouroborate, too strong. Actually used the Day of Judgment and had a shield counter on the creature and won because it stayed on the field after the board whip. That's awesome. Shield counters are so fun. I think they're very underrated, honestly. Yeah, it's really sad though, guys. I don't think I've cast Nico one time this play along. I have 3 in the deck. Okay. Got some control elements. That should be fine. Don't need another spell. Actually, I will take another splash portal. Not up yet, but it will be. Once I draw cool things. I probably will go ahead and play Consult. Oh, we'll see what happens. Chrome Dome. Alright. Artifact deck. Interesting. We'll grab that tap source. This is nice. Probably just gonna hold up Mana Sculpt. Don't have a wizard yet, but Chrome Dome's not scary just yet. Let's not robots. Wow, that was a quick surrender. All right, I have a question. Are there any flash lands? I don't think so at like base value. I think there are some cards that you can like tap to put a land from your hand onto the field, and that would technically work. Also, you can play fetch lands in some of the older formats. So that way you can get like if you wanted landfall triggers like on your opponent's turn or something like that. Those are the ones I can think of right now. All right, we have the Splash Portal Quantum Riddler combo. It's pretty good. I'll probably play Thunder Trap Trainer into the Quantum Riddler thing. Also just good to have a blocker down. Ooh, another Splash Portal. Don't mind if I do. I think the Quantum Riddler is going to be a little big for this deck. Well, actually, I don't know with Black Mana. Maybe it won't be. Okay, let's do Quantum Riddler. Flash Portal it. We're keeping that guy around. And we got another one. So I think we're playing against like a War Leaders, or what's it called? War Leaders Call or something like that. The White Red enchantment. But I don't know why they're running black. Oh. Also, is it just me, or do you love seeing instants or sorcery spells that are colorful? I do. Those are really cool. Like the Devoid ones, and yeah, honestly, there's a lot of cool ones with that. Honestly, I want a Meticulous Archive. The Road is a great draw. And I think I'm just gonna do another Quantum Riddler Flash Portal combo. Because I think they're probably gonna mostly play targeted removal. I'm not too worried about whatever shenanigans they're playing here. Actually, I'm gonna leave up Erode. Maybe they'll remove something. Yeah, let's go ahead and erode the Voice of Victory. My mic's cutting out? Oh, maybe I need to lean back a little less far. I was like all the way leaned down in my chair. Is that better, Sky? Perfect. All right. Awesome. Okay. I don't know what to expect here, to be honest, but oh. Inbinding is actually kind of scary. Ugh. We need more removal very soon. Okay. We'll start with a Splash Portal here. See if we can find a removal spell. I mean, Erode is nice. I'm gonna get rid of the Stadium Headliner. That way they're not making like multiple creatures every round. And I guess I play the 4/4 4/4 so I can get blockers. What kind of chair do I have? Honestly, right now I'm legit using a dining room chair. So I had like a nice executive like desk chair. But it broke. I used it for a few years and it just stopped working. So I went and at work they had like an extra one. So I went and grabbed one of those. But then that one broke too. And so now I'm just stuck with this this dining room chair. It's terrible. You heard the wood. That's so funny. Yeah, it's honestly not a great chair, but we're making it work for now. Trying to do some upgrades around the house, but that's kind of at the bottom of my... Chair is at the bottom of my to-do list. Okay, we're gonna offspring this. Need to start swinging in with these twins, too. Do I seriously not have any other chairs? Not really that I can use for a desk chair, unfortunately. Alright, is kin binding just gonna cook me? Is that where we're at? I think it might be where we're at. Okay, I think I'm more scared of stadium headliner. Well, no, this makes flyers, so let's get rid of that guy. We'll swing in with twinning twins. And everything else stays on defense. So okay, I guess technically I do have other chairs. But my problem is two of them are like too low. They basically sit like really low, and it wouldn't be very comfortable to like sit in. Okay, we gotta block at least that. We'll do the bare minimum here. See if we can still make a comeback after that. I don't think we can with that draw, unfortunately. Nope. GG's. I mean, I will try, but it's not going to work. So, +1/+1 death touch. And then it makes another combat phase. Jeez. GG's. I got eaten alive by this kin binding deck. My god. Yeah, kin binding is really cool. It's great with like token generation. It's great with flicker stuff. So there's a lot of cool ideas you can have with kin binding, I think. Let's try again. We gotta cast a Nico one of these days, right? Like the whole point of the deck, and I like haven't even really seen Nico. Okay, I cannot keep this hand. Can't really cast anything off of that, so... Alright, this'll work. Emeritus is a little expensive. Yeah, we do need a blue mana for Quantum Riddler as quickly as possible. I haven't seen Picnic Ruiner in forever. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and Thunder Trap, and then we'll do Quantum Riddler Splash Portal, and see if we can keep up with our little Picnic Ruiner here. You challenge me to make a deck in your style? How would you describe your style, Sky? I will absolutely do it. Is this like a, what's it called? What's the commander archetype called where you just put all the buffs onto one guy? Ugh, that's a lot of damage. I think I double block here. as sad as that is to do, I think I need to erode, because I think they're going to fling me. White cat token 1/1 counters. Okay. I'm down to give it a shot. Alright, let's do this. We'll do Quantum Riddler. Splash Portal. And Erode. And we got the second Erode, which is pretty big. A Demonic Ruckus can draw them a card. The cats are not necessary, but I do have to have at least one cat in the deck. Okay. So make 1/1 counters basically is the idea. I can do that. Do you want it to be in like mono white? Or do you care like what format? Are we against mice? I haven't seen mice in forever. Mice is kind of a crazy pull. Okay, we got a removal spell. Probably use it, right? I'm gonna get rid of this guy because the card draw off of it can actually be pretty good. Mono white or white green. Okay. I'm down to give it a shot. I will not promise greatness, but I will do my best. I'm actually gonna counter this with both of these. Because regardless, if he wants this to resolve, he's going to have to spend every ounce of mana he has, and that's actually kind of a win for me. Because then they don't have anything else to play. It gives me time to draw more cards. Actually, that might be a good instant spell to play. Actually, I can just play this on Quantum Riddler, right? And draw like 3 cards. And then we have 2 blockers. Let's go. Ooh, Emeritus too. Huge. Alright, let's see how many pump spells they have. Oh god, double slick shot is a little tough though. Not gonna lie. They have the flashback for the full bore if they want to cast it, or the wild ride. Can these get okay? It's only mice. So they're buffing up one of their guys. So I have to block that. I have to block another one. Let's see what that last card is. It's a fling, a shock. There's a lot of ways I die here. Yep. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have blocked this with the Quantum Riddler. Would have blocked more damage. But since they had the Burst Lightning, I think I was cooked either way. Dang it. I swear, though, I've never seen so many, like, games in a row where I'm not drawing like the card the thing is built around. I don't know. There's Nico. Okay, we gotta keep Nico. Even if the hand isn't perfect. We can do a No More Lies, can flicker some of the stuff. Lots of things can happen here. We can also trick them into thinking we're something that we're not. So, No More Lies that. I hope they're stuck on lands, because otherwise that was kind of a waste. It doesn't seem like they're stuck on lands. Alright. We're holding. you can do that one. I'll allow it. Mostly because I want to do my own on the end of their turn. I think we're in a matchup where it's like white-blue control. So, more counters and stuff I can draw, the better off we're going to be. Ooh, Meredith is pretty good. Let's try to play Nico. Kind of doubt it's going to resolve, but gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, it's this deck. Okay, the one that doesn't... the like High Noon deck, right? With all the flash guys, so they can outvalue us. I see how it is. Honestly, though, if they get High Noon off, I might be in some trouble. Okay, let's try Nico. It's 2 mana, so why not? Yeah, I will pay for that, honestly. Cards are pretty good. And we can have Nico on the field. We did it, team. You removing Nico or something? What? What is happening? I don't even know what I'm playing against now. Alright, well. That's stuff I like. Oh, I lose, I believe. I don't have a way to remove that, so that is GG. Gosh dang. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna grab an app. I will be right back. Let's keep going. All right, sorry if my mic's muted. I'm trying to chew an apple. But I think this hand is really good if I can draw lands. And if I cannot get Ozolith, that would be lovely. Okay. I need to get the land. I want to go see if I can get it with Quantum Riddler. If I can get it with Quantum Riddler. I think I might be in a little trouble here. Need some erodes. Okay. The one thing I can do is I can Twinning Twins on their turn to help me deal with Ouroboros for a second. Or I can Erode. That works too. I'll gladly take that Erode. Oh my god, that was clutch. Leaving the Quantum Riddler on defense. Because I kind of think I need to be honest. Welcome back, Sky. It seems like you're the only active one right now. But that's okay. We love the lurkers. Definitely not letting that happen. Absolutely not. We got him. Honestly, they probably could have won that one, but we held out. It was good. What are you going to say, Fox? You won't say it. There's no way you would say it. No, not again. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Fox. How are you? Hope you're having a great Thursday. Honestly, I feel like this is a pretty good hand. Pretty good. We'll keep the land for now. Just got off work. Nice. Sounds like an amazing time. Well, the being off part is at least. Yeah, let's do another road. Love seeing your streams because that means I'm almost done with the week. Nice. Yep, one more work day for me this week. I honestly really need the weekend because this is like our busiest work week of the year. It's crazy. Later we can play a round of EDH if you're on later. I might have some time at the end of stream, but I'm probably gonna have to go to bed pretty quick after stream, so I don't know if I'll have time, but I'll let you know. Yep, Sky, it's you. I'm playing you. I'm about to erode some cats though, so I'm sorry to break the news to you there. Okay. Do an erode on that guy. And then honestly, I kind of want a Thundertrap Trainer to see if I can get the Splash Portal for Quantum Riddler here. How long is my stream? We're streaming for about another 2 hours. Did I just skip on a Splash Portal? Am I crazy? I think I just spam clicked the erode because I like having removal, but I think I just skipped on this. Oopsie. We're gonna have to get rid of that Halia. He's a problem. All right, I finished my apple. Okay. Ooh, Nico's huge. Let's go. And I'm just gonna swing in. I don't know why I swung in, to be honest, but I figure the Leonin Vanguard's gonna buff itself anyway, so what's the point? I'm blocking. Okay, we can get rid of her. Bye, Halia. No card draw for you. Alright. I'm trying to decide if I want to play Quantum Riddler or Nico here. Probably Nico. Because then I can make the shards copies of Quantum Riddler next turn. And that's pretty decent. Never mind. They don't want Nico to be here, apparently. How rude. Well, I guess we Quantum Riddler then. Ooh, Splash Portal. That's exciting. Well, that's messed up. I'm kind of getting just cooked by the Healer Hawks here. Alright. Go ahead and do this. We'll warp it. Or Splash Portal it. Perfect. And then we drew Nico too. Oh. But then it tapped wrong, so I didn't get to play Nico too. Great. Great. Alright. I guess I play this. And I just do one of these. Because I got nothing better to do. Twinning Twins. Honestly, good blocker. We'll grab it. Alright. If they get removal, I lose. If they don't get removal, I don't lose. Okay, we're still in the game. I am going to have to answer that Johnny's Pride made at some point. But for now, we're chilling. Okay. Fortunately smart about this, so I have to block like that. Gonna need a way to deal with Johnny's Pride mate. I guess Twinning Twin is probably the best. Like on their turn. So I can play Quantum Riddler Part 2. We'll do a Meticulous Archive. And then on their upkeep, I'm going to blink the Bridemate. Kind of temporary removal. But it'll work. No, how dare. Yeah, this Primate's gonna get pretty big if I'm not careful here. Okay, so we're gonna play Twinning Twins and Nico. And yeah, we gotta stay on defense again. Another Hawk. The nice thing is I can make the shards into copies of some of my guys, which can be pretty solid. don't think they should be swinging in here. Okay. Smart. Fortunate, but smart. Okay. You. Okay, so right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 2 more blockers. Let's start with a consult or 2 more removal pieces. A road plus emeritus could be good enough. And we'll swing in with the winds. And then I can erode either Pride Mate or I don't know, something. Ugh. Okay. I can still block everything, but it's gonna hurt a little bit more. Since Chandler, let's just go ahead and drop the Johnny's Pride Mate real quick. That way they don't have to sit through all the triggers either. We'll see if we can outvalue this deck. I'm not sure if we can. Got a lot of good blockers right now, though, so it's kind of hard for them to swing in. Okay. Alright, I think we're finally kind of on the upper hand here. Go ahead and play one of these. Draw a card. We'll swing in with winds. They could double block. Don't know if I'd recommend it, but they could. And what I can do is before blocks, I can it's not worth countering. I really won't get much out of that, unfortunately. We're kind of like riding the razor's edge here, though, unfortunately. I can also make them copies of Emeritus if I just want to like draw my whole deck, which would be really good. But I don't think... Actually, it enters prepared, so I don't think it would be a prepared copy. I still have 3 mana left over. I literally, like, these are all so useless. We're gonna go ahead and make all of these copies of, I guess, probably Emeritus. That way it can come back and it can be more card draw for me. It's turned into a really good game, actually, though. Makes me wish I had a board wipe, but what it is. Problem with Essence Chandler is it's going to grow something that is massive if it dies. Okay, let's go ahead and draw. Here's another Emeritus. I guess I'll do this. Sure, Phantom Interference is fine. Gets me a creature, so can't complain too much. Let's go Emeritus Part 2. Draw some cards. We are certainly drawing all of the cards. Damn. And I could Splash Portal to draw even more, but I don't really see a point at this point. I have to discard 5 cards to hand size. So I'm just gonna make tokens and probably call that good enough. About all I can do anyway, so no more lies are actually pointless, and I don't want to use chocolate if I can help it, so we'll discard those. Guess I could have discarded the other, don't realize, but it is what it is. The problem is that I think at this point in the game, I don't think I can actually make a comeback from the 1/1 counter player. Okay. What are you getting rid of? Okay. Am I dead? They can get one creature and I'm cooked. So they might have me here. I haven't mathed it out yet, to be honest, but I think they have me here. I think they have one or two creatures that can get in. Okay, let's block. 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 Better to block like that. Block like that. Block like that. Yep. We are dead. Dang it. Yeah, I just don't think we have a reset button, unfortunately, for this deck. So if somebody gets that far ahead of us, we're already just a little riggedy wrecked. But at least we got to do some Nico things that game. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. Well, the Nico deck, I will say, performed better than our Vivid deck by quite a bit. The Nico deck seems to be decent. I feel like if I were to make some changes, I'd probably drop Twinning Twins. They're decent, but I think there's some better cards I can play for Flicker. And also, like, Airbender's Ascension would be really good, or I don't know. There's a lot of cards I feel like I could put in this deck to make it work better. But turned out not too bad. But yeah, Sky, Life Gain can totally work. I think there's some people that just play Life Gain and climb to Mythic most seasons. I know in the Discord, Kage has been doing that a lot with White-Black Life Gain. It seems pretty good. Okay. So our last deck of today, aside from my surprise, which I am not spoiling for you guys, but hopefully you'll get a kick out of it, is that I wanted to make a deck built around this card that I always saw in draft and made me sad because it doesn't seem very good in draft or standard. But I thought, what if we could make it work in standard? So I found a couple of deck ideas that worked for it, built a little something something out of it, and I think it might actually be decent. Hopefully. So basically what it does is it lets you and target opponent draw 3 cards. That's great for you, but also great for your opponent, unfortunately. So we're playing all the cards that hurt your opponent for drawing cards in standard. We've got Scrawling Crawler. Beginning your upkeep, everybody draws a card. Whenever your opponent draws a card, they lose 1 life. We've also got Razorkin Needlehead, which does the same thing. We have another card draw thing with Friendly Teddy that lets us and our opponent draw a card. We've got Split Up for the board wipes. We got some removal and Sheltered by Ghost, as well as Lorehold Charm for artifacts. We can also use this to return our Researcher back to the field, or Razorkin Needlehead. Can also give Trample. Lightstall Inquisitor slows things down. Erode is some more removal. Authority of the Consoles gains us some life. And then we're also rounding it out with a couple of copies of Mathemagics. So, obviously, Mathemagics is pretty decent. To actually mill your opponent out, you need 2 to the 6th power, which costs you, what, like 14 mana? But if you have a Razorkin Needlehead on the battlefield, you probably only need 2 to the 5th power. You have done a little bit more damage. You could even lower it down to 2 to the 4th power pretty easily. And if they've already been burnt out a decent amount, you might even be able to do it for just a little small Mathemagics love tap. So And yeah, and if it isn't obvious, join researchers. I couldn't figure out who these characters are just based on like my research, but I'm sure you can find that somewhere. There are, though, I believe a lesbian couple. So they're kind of killing it out here. I think the idea is that they're both from different colleges, but they join together on the white mana. It's Silverquill and I want to say Lorehold, and their joined research is in like script writing, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if there are specific magic characters for these two, but they seemed pretty cool, so I wanted to make a deck out of them. There was another guy I thought about making. What's his name? Kirol, Attentive First Year, which actually dropped in what's it called? Lorwyn. But I can't really find a good standard home for Kirol. So always just thought they were twins. No, not twins. Not twins. All right. We have all the card draw punishment. Let's go for it. As long as we draw a land, we'll be set. Okay. I'm going to play Eddie, I think? No, we'll play Razorkin because we drew our land. And start burning them out. Burn, 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 burn. Okay, they're holding up mana. I don't love that, but it's okay. We'll go hit him for 2. Get smacked. And then we'll try our crawler. I guess it's pretty obvious what we're doing now. They probably have a counterspell. Oh, they discarded Math and Magics. I wonder what their plan is here. What? Okay. They'd rather deal with scrawling trawler than Razorkin, I guess. Fine with me. What land do you pick? I'm very curious about that, actually. Probably the white 1/1 counter one, I guess, would probably be the best. But I can't remember what the name of that is, so I'd be struggling too. Oh man. I like this song. I don't know why this one stuck out in my head, but it has. Abandoned Air Temple, yes. Thank you, Sky. That is probably what I would name on this one. Mysterized Village. Okay, they want to be able to counter my stuff. Oh, is this just control? Like, is it control? I don't know. All right, there's joined researchers. I want a player, but I don't have the double white to be able to make it happen. And they're also not going to control more creatures than me. Or actually, sorry, they will. Cards in hand, though, they might. But I think let's go ahead and do another scrawling crawler. Hit them for 3. Then they'll draw, go down to 8. Only know because it's in all your white decks. That's fair. Well, hey, that's useful knowledge. I always forget the name of it, so I appreciate it. Artistic Process. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that card. Not too shabby. Alright. Since we've got mana like this, I probably do these two. So, joined researchers is now prepared because they had more cards in hand at the beginning of their end step. If they let it be, next turn I will. With that gesture, you're zooming, huh? Splatter technique, okay. They've got a lot of board wipes, I'll give them that. But I can do this at instant speed. So shouldn't I just do double of this, like, on their second main? There's resonating loot. Honestly, I probably do this now. Grab our joined researcher. And let's go ahead and grab the... Good. They'll have 4 mana. I don't think they have a 4 mana board. Okay, they don't want us to have the joined researchers. That's fine. They spent the life on that. Pretty good for me. Okay. Ooh, and we drew another Razorkin. That's pretty big. We'll do scrawling now. Because I know this draw is going to hurt unless they start removing stuff. The double draw. They're at 2. They need a board wipe. Or I guess they could do like Jeskai Revelation. Right? But board wipe makes it easier. Oh, Capstone? Okay. Interesting choice, honestly. Do these two maybe? So, unless they have instant speed, they're gonna go down to 1. They have instant speed, so. Stress stream. That's funny. Yeah, seems like they're a little stressed. The improvisation capstone's gonna be trouble though, unfortunately. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a comeback from there. Especially because we got him down to 2, it's kind of frustrating. I can still draw a burn spell and shoot it at the face though, so it's like there's still a chance. Problem now is though, I think they've got enough mana to just maybe one-shot me with the stallion. Okay, drawing cards, thank goodness. But they need one more spell and I'm cooked, so I think they have it. I think they have it. Yep. Gotta love visit cards, huh? Alright, we've already seen 1,000 stallions come our way, so we can go ahead and surrender that one. Hey, but our deck was kind of doing the thing, you know? Doing some joint research. Not too mad about it, honestly. I feel like our deck performed pretty well. Okay. very controlling hand. I'd rather have a razor. Yeah, that's better. I think I'm gonna put the Mathemagics at the bottom, probably. I also don't have red mana for the Razorkin, unfortunately. I might have to join researchers draw for that. We'll see. Ooh, okay, actually, we did draw the red. Do that. I'm honestly glad I got to see this card in action, because when I saw it, I immediately thought of how that could work. Yeah, it's a little tough. It's a bit of a challenge, because it is giving your opponent a big advantage, unfortunately. So that's really the downside, is like, it does hurt you. Do they have the counter? No counter. Okay. Okay, we're dealing with some lessons, some green-blue lessons, maybe? Might be interesting. But yeah, I always thought of Joined Researchers as like a commander-only card. But honestly, it's really not that bad. It's not great. Definitely a downside that it doesn't enter prepared. And it's a sorcery. So you really, most cases, won't be able to cast the second part of the spell until later. But you can repeat it. That's the nice thing about it. Like, for example, I'm going to cast this right now. I'm probably going to tap this one, because I don't think I have any 1-mana blue spells. We'll draw 3 cards. They'll draw 3 cards. Then we'll ping them for 3. And then swinging for 4. Not a bad move, honestly. Not a bad move. And I've got a road for backup here, but... The nice thing, too, is they have so many cards in their hand right now that Joined Researchers is going to keep preparing. So if they don't do something, Joined Researchers might actually be able to just take them out. And Razorkin, of course. So without Razorkin, this would be pointless. But Joined Researchers works really well in like those wheel decks for Commander. It's like a creature version that lets you do some extra stuff with it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's a crab. Hi, crab. Okay. It's a Sunderflock too. Do I even remove something? I think I'd rather just do split up. Honestly. They don't have any board wipes, so might as well do like a split up plus Razorkin. Keep pinging them for some damage, baby. And if they have another Sunderflock, I can probably erode it, perhaps. Okay, they're accumulating a lot of wisdom, though. Bouncing my guy. Well, I will play him again. Big shocker, I know. He's back. And better than ever. They might counter this, honestly. Okay. Luckily, we've got backups. Woohoo. And Joined Researchers. That's prepared instantly. Let's go. We're kind of getting there, honestly. I really feel like they should be waiting on Into the Flood Maw until like my turn. Because, like, if they did that on my end step, I wouldn't have any damage, you know? But maybe they've got something I don't know about. I should let them cook. Sleight of hand, love the art, big fan. Okay. Well, let's play this. Okay. They don't want it to resolve. Got it. Alright. I'm going to swing in. And honestly, let's just present lethal on board. We can leave up the erode here. Force them to answer one of my cards. I can also honestly probably just mill them in this game. Although honestly, they might be able to mill me too. So it's kind of a... not a great situation. Situation. This makes sir. Good God. Cough, calm down, okay? Oh, jeez, that's a crab. Okay. Could also just go for the mill plan, honestly. As funny as that is. Alright, let's do this. I feel like the draw is going to help us more than it helps them right now. Exactly. Razorkin. Probably plus Teddy. But I'd also accept another researcher. Or an erode. Or I could do Sheltered by Ghosts, I guess. A little tough. Do another Joined. Might be able to go for the mill plan. I don't think so, but it'd be funny. There's Thunderflock again. Okay. We'll definitely have to erode that. We can play the Seismic Crawler. Honestly, with the Sheltered by Ghosts is pretty good. Let's do that. We'll do double Scrawling Trawler. And then play a Sheltered by Ghosts. Well, then I could be dead to another Thunderflock. Okay. Okay, well, let's just do an erode. We gotta play a little safe here. And then we'll do a Trawler. In theory, I'm down to 1 with Bossing Say and Eddie Merc Crab. Unless there's something else crazy going on here that I don't know about. Okay, they're down to 3. Oh, they got another Bossing Say? Yeah, I'm dead. Gosh dang it. Well, we were close. I feel like this deck is always so close. I kind of wish it had some more, like, burn, honestly. Maybe I should swap out the Mathemagics thing for, like, a burn spell or something like that. But I'm going to run it like it is for now. See what we got. I feel like we can get a win with it, you know? Doesn't have much going for it. This is better. I don't know that Authority of the Consuls is going to be helpful, so I'm going to send that to the bottom. Well, there it is again. Play the light stall. It's like slivers. Well, we're not slivers. And it doesn't look like they are either. I think it's like a black control deck. So we'll play researchers here. Maybe they'll let us share in the love. Barbed Servitor. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of that in my whole life. Why did I do that? I only have one white mana to play. That's awkward. Well, let's do some aggro. I think that's my only saving grace here. Didn't realize there was an indestructible guy like this. I like it. Picasso. Probably should have gotten... Thinking I should have gotten rid of the Wizard, but... Yeah, I guess I'll have it. You got it. You got it. They're helping me burn anyway, so... We can do this and 42. Now they're actually going to take some burn off their draws too. Don't really know what I'm playing against, but I like it so far. Chosen by Valgova's pretty crazy. Actually, can I beat Chosen by Valgovath? Wait. Wait a second here. Damage, yeah, that's gonna be tough to beat. We're probably gonna have to go digging for something. Don't even know what yet. Can I even beat this? Like, I can play 100 Razorkin Needleheads, but it's just gonna hit me with the Servitor? Oh my, yeah. I'm so cooked. That's a wild combo. I don't think I have anything in my deck that can save me from this. I guess I could get double... Well, yep. We're down to 2. And that also hurts me, unfortunately. I think I'm cooked here. This is like a worst case scenario deck for me, I feel like. Actually crazy. Team Rip, okay. Hi Riders, how's it going? Had dinner with your girl? Aw, how was that? What kind of food did you guys get? Well, might as well go out with a bang, right? Very true, Riders. Yeah, that's why we're playing this deck. We've got, I was trying to look for some good standard cards that I could play for today, and that was one of the ones that came up. Because I just feel like I've seen them all the time in draft, and I'm always disappointed when I see them in draft, because they're just not good. And they're not great in standard either. They're pretty decent in commander, but yeah, no, we're trying to make them work in standard. We'll see if it works out our way, but yeah. You have a Gage couple, I hear. I don't think I've made a deck around couple of guys like that yet, but perhaps next time. Perhaps next time. Riders made some Mexican food. Nice. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Oh, I think I'm getting milled. Probably. Look at this. Also, this deck seems better to mulligan once. Generally. Oh, is this mono black? I thought this was going to be the Kitsune's Technique deck. But maybe not. What kind of Mexican food did you guys make? Oh, is this just like black weenie? Because I am okay with that, actually. Not too mad about that. Get our trawler down. They might like the trawler, honestly, and draw some cards. Deep cavern bat, huh? Oh. We probably have to take split up, unfortunately. Tacos and then Mexican street corn, avocado and all that. Ah, that sounds so good. Jealous. Alright, beavers, calm down. Cooking with my girl is the best thing other than magic. Heck yeah. Sounds like a wonderful time. Okay, let's do this and Teddy. And honestly, I think I just swing in. Because, like, I can't block these guys anyway. So. Okay, send him my way. Aw, thank you, thank you. Just toss him towards me, I'll catch him, okay? I'm just kidding. Don't throw your food out the window. Not worth it. Loki, have you seen Providence of Night yet? No, is it a game or something else? Okay, we'll get rid of that guy. Or is that like a magic card? Ooh, oh, job. Thing I could bring back my joined researchers. Probably with it. Look it up. It's only on Arena, I think. Okay. Let me take a look at that in just a second. I gotta finish this game first. I should have. Why didn't I swing? What's wrong with me? I can't really block anyway. My god. Well, I'm hitting them for 3 damage every time they draw cards, so. Awesome. Just saying. Okay, Hex is very rude. But fine. Understandable. Annoying, actually. Gonna grow everything big enough to take me out if I don't block something, so. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this now. We're gonna grab Razorkin. I think that's just a little bit better than Joint Researcher right now. We'll block here. Go down to 2. And then I think I can get them this turn. Yeah, we got them. Huge. Let's go. GG's, we did it. That was close. But it might be good in the rainbow deck. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at Providence of Night real quick before we go on to the next game. Ooh. Okay. Or actually, I guess I should go into the rainbow deck. That way I don't have to redo any filters. Okay. Providence. Is it not a standard card? Actually, I don't see it on here. Are we spelling it wrong? Look, he almost watched you click pay 2 on the chocolate. Right? Yeah, I know. I thought about it. I thought it would be funny. It's a mythic, though. Let me check the name. Yeah, no worries, Riders. And no worries, Shara. Some emergency warframe farming is very important, so you are A-okay. But yeah, Riders, if you can check the name real quick, that would be awesome. Alchemy should be available in Brawl. Okay. Maybe I just need to select Brawl. Alright. Profit. Okay, I need to select a commander. Let me grab just a 5-color one because I don't know what color this card is. Providence. There it is. Okay. Okay, it's an alchemy card. Got it. Providence of Night. Whenever you cast a spell with hybrid mana and the mana cost, copy it. Ooh, that is cool. I probably wouldn't be able to play that in the standard deck, but I like the idea. I'll definitely have to put that in a deck or two. Looks really cool. Yeah, right? That would be a really cool commander, honestly. Might have to build like a brawl deck for it. Does anybody know when that Toasty Cup finale is coming up? Because if Brawl comes up, I might have to try something out with that. Hard to get it off in Alchemy. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, this guy does not like llamas, apparently. That's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Yeah, there's a lot of instant conceding today. It's a little bit of foreshadowing for what I have planned at the end of stream here. Make the Discord thing on my screen transparent. I can try. I don't know if I know how to do that, but I'll do my best. Ah, wait, here it is. Is that visible at all, or is that too too light? Too opaque. I think that's too opaque. I need to make some adjustments. I'm gonna keep making adjustments, but let's go ahead and play Magic while we're doing it. That maybe. Okay, how's that? I feel like that's pretty decent. All right, we're against Cat Sky. That's good. Okay, perfect. Yep, your Squire's here. Also, it's running blue, which is interesting. I'm curious what the blue is for, or if this is like a blink deck. Might be a blink deck. Okay, let's start with a swing in. And we'll do a scrolling trawler. My YouTube stream stopped? What? Oh, it reconnected. Yeah, sometimes it disconnects from the chat for some reason. I'm not sure why it does that. Okay, well, they got rid of my guy, which is pretty messed up. I might have to get rid of their guys. Just so it's fair, you know? Yeah, guy. I'm not too worried about the eagle right now, to be honest. I'm probably going to let it chill for now. I might have to get rid of it soon, but... Have I seen the Marvel superhero spoilers lately? I've seen a couple of them. I saw there was a Squirrel Girl spoiler that like makes a ridiculous amount of squirrels that looks really fun. But I haven't really seen much else aside from that. Can I win here? That'd be cool. I think I'm just gonna do this for one on myself. Because we don't quite have lethal yet, so we gotta get more stuff going. Are there any other 1-mana white removal spells that aren't erode? There are actually. I can show you a couple after this game, Sky. I'm a Sheltered by Ghost of Teddy. Ah! Bird and nabbed. Teddy too powerful. Thank you for the life gain. And then we'll play the Researchers. As a perfect card for your Finn Death Touch deck. Ooh, scary. In Standard, Sky, I don't know if there's any left in Standard that are, like, actually good. There are a couple, I think, but they're usually, like, pretty limited in what they can do. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Let's do this. Trample, sorry. Honestly, First Strike on these two is pretty awesome. Low game. Okay, let me read this. Shara. The Serpent Society. Legendary creature, 1 black green, human snake villain, death touch ward. Get 5 poison counters. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. When a creature with death touch dies, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Yeah, that's really good. 5 poison counters. Are you sure? There's no way it's 5 poison counters. That's not real. Right? Does it show up on the thing? I'm gonna go look in the Discord real quick. Okay, here it is. It is ward 5 poison. That's crazy. Oh my god, I gotta send this to my my buddy. He plays a brawl deck. And yeah, that seems insane. Like, I think I genuinely, like, because of that card, I feel like that can make poison, like, busted. Absolutely gross. Because, like, the fact you can't remove it, really, or interact with it, because, like, if you're playing against a poison deck, they're probably going to be able to get you to 5 poison counters. Like, that's pretty easy. But, like, if you have something that they just can't touch, it's like, ugh. I almost wonder if you could play, like, a, this would actually be really cool. I wonder if you could play, like, a Bobble style deck, where you're, like, enchanting the heck out of that guy. Because then if they remove it, they just die. Okay, apparently they didn't like Authority of the Consoles. This is not Counter-Strike. ATOS? ATOS? How's it going, Bus? Super Scroll. Another Kenrith-like? Ooh, okay. Let me go take a look. Super Scroll. Okay, so it's 5 mana, or sorry, 4 mana, but 5 colors. Makes walls. The wall creation is hilarious, actually. Buffs itself, 4 damage to target creature, target player does 4 cards. Dang. I think it's a little weaker than Kenrith, but like still a good card. I wouldn't complain about that. Okay, we'll keep up a road for now. Only way to get rid of him is to counterspell him. Yeah, the Death Touch guy, absolutely. Right. They're trying to ramp. Don't love that plan, but I don't know if there's much I can do about it for now. For now, we'll play a Teddy. Look at this little guy. Same ability template. Yeah, it is. It's cool. You probably would want to run those in each other's deck, honestly. Thank you for the follow, A to Z TV. I appreciate you. He's so cheap too. Yeah, he's really cheap for that ability. It's kind of wild. Alrighty, we definitely have to get rid of this guy. And then we'll play, I guess, play that. We don't really have anything on our board, unfortunately. Won't let me sub to you, but I know you'd let me sub. Jesus, A to Z TV. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. Stay. Okay, I just didn't draw what I needed this game. RIP. Mr. Llama has too much money already. Yeah, I don't have him enabled yet. I wouldn't say I have too much money, though. I have enough money, so. But I need to get a LLC set up, so I don't have to pay those contractor taxes. That's the main reason it hasn't been set up yet, honestly. Takes you juicy and his lobsters. Jesus. You're crazy. You don't care if I dox you and say Josh? Okay. If you're cool with it, I might say it sometimes. But also saying ATOS is really funny. Why the hell is there a 2 GB update? What did they change? It's probably, honestly, a preemptive thing. Like, I doubt they've actually, like, changed that much. But Astos is a good one, jeez. But likely it was all like a preemptive setup thing. Alright, are we in a mirror matchup here? Got Jess guy? Probably not. It's probably control, honestly, but like adding new cards already in the database. Yeah, exactly. I think they've got cards like preemptively added to the game for like the next set. Like people have gotten leaks set up for cards because Wizards will put them into the client before they're actually available, and sometimes that's how leaks like actually happen. All right, well, I guess we're doing scrolling crawler for days. I guess not that one though. But we'll hit him for 3. Most of the time, card games preload the expansions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Josh, but you have dog? Like in real life? Or in Magic the Gathering? I guess we're up against, like, a weird lessons show? Like, lessons control? Alright, well, let's make them regret getting rid of our guy. Because it'll let me draw a card. Actually, they may not regret that. Because I don't have any, like, things to burn their face with right now. Well, that's the quenchiest. Yeah. It's a great counter spell. I don't like it because of the shell it comes with, but it's pretty wonderful. Very licky dog. Oh, God. Odds. Maybe it's friendly. Alright. They don't like the teddy. I guess I will bring back the teddy and slap them with teddy. Kind of a genius like that. Okay. Alright, well, I should probably do the stand step. You know, honestly, Laurel Charm might be kind of good. I might have to try to make some more decks with it. How much peanut butter is in your house? That's crazy. Okay, let's hit him with the teddy bear. I might have to erode this grandma, but we'll see if they do something. Not much. Just naturally friendly, I guess. They do like peanut butter. Yeah, I mean, hey, who doesn't like peanut butter? Peanut butter's delicious. Okay, are they just like Jeskai control, but like with lessons shell? Because I don't know if I can beat that, honestly. If I can get one of my like needleheads to stick, that would be best, but for now we're not able to do that. So 2 silly cards from MSH. Which ones? Are they in my deck? Teddy bear? Or you mean from the Marvel one? What are the silly cards? Sorry, I don't know the acronym yet. Alright, we'll take the card draw for now. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if we want this many friendly teddies. But I will play them since they're in my deck. The bot's up. I know I need to. All I have right now is one to do the queue for the autoplay, but it's in the links in the bio if you want to hop in the Discord. I wonder how many Jeskai Revs are in their hand right now. Right, honestly, probably at least 4. That's my bet. I think we do get rid of Grand though. I doubt they're running too many impactful creatures that Road needs to worry about. Queue. Yeah, well, the queue's not open right now because we're not doing a play along stream, but if you want to join on Sunday, you can absolutely hop in. Honestly, I think I'd just make them get rid of one of their artifacts here. Got an MTG, but I have Slay the Spire too. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'd be down to play some Slay the Spire at some point. Ever since you told me about that game, I've honestly wanted to play it, so. You gave me the card names? Oh, wait, let me scroll up. Sorry, I think I missed it. Ironheart, Clever Champion, and Scarlet Witch. Ooh, I love a Scarlet Witch. Okay, let me take a look at Scarlet Witch first, because I can remember that easier. Scarlet Witch. Instant and sorcery spells with mana value 4 or greater cost X less to cast, which is her power. That's pretty crazy Storm Guard, actually. Wow. Guess we do that. I don't know. I think this one's a little over, unfortunately. Let's hit him with the teddy bear, though. What was the other one? It was Ironheart Clever Champion. Okay, let's take a look at that one. I can find Ironheart. Let me find, I'll Google that. Okay. There's Ironheart. Okay. 4 mana, improvise. Non-creature spells you control have improvise. Yeah, that one's gonna be fun. I've always liked the improvise mechanic. I feel like it's pretty fun. Alright. You guys ready for this to get countered? Bam. Or Jeskai Revelation, I guess. Oh, really? I get I get to keep playing the game for a little bit? Probably not very long. I think I'm about to get eaten alive by this. Yeah, they got a Jeskai for sure. Alrighty. You got it. Playing control. I see how it is. Yeah, it is best of one. I'm trying a little bit of a new format for this one, so for the stream, so I'm doing like 4 sets of best of one. For about an hour each. The last one's going to be a lot shorter because it's not as... It's a very goofy plan, and it's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to play it for an hour, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, I think this deck's pretty good. I think, as Nightcore was saying, not as great in best of one, I think. I think it needs a sideboard, because the removal can really just be useless. Like, Erode is pointless against control, same with Authority of the Consuls. So I think it's a fun deck, though. I definitely think it could be pretty strong with a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, okay. So lastly, I came up with this idea for this deck because I was okay. So I'll show you the deck I was kind of testing out to come up with the idea for this. So the idea of the deck that I was trying to build is basically of running this treasure hunt card. And you reveal cards from the top of your library until you do a non-land. You basically have all stuff to go just grab all these cards out of your deck, and then you play Thassa's Oracle after you put all your lands in your hand, and you win the game off of that. Now, the problem I kept running into, because I was trying to test this deck, and every time someone would see Baral Chief of Compliance as the commander, like, over 50% of my opponents would surrender because they don't want to play against counter spells. So I thought it would be really, really funny if I built a Baral deck that does absolutely nothing. I built a Baral deck with 99 wastes, so I can't even cast Baral. And I want to see, if we play 10 games with this, how many people we can get to surrender. And yeah, that's the whole plan of the deck. It's just to do these shenanigans. And oh, it looks like my okay, we're good. All right. Yeah. So that that's my plan. I'm just gonna play 10 games with it because I don't want you guys to just sit around watching me not actually play Magic for 10 games. But I feel like I really have to try. I really have to try this. I'm not gonna do it in ranked because people are more likely to stick around. But we're gonna try it in normal brawl. So, and the first time I built this deck, I put islands in, but I was like, you know what? Let's just make it to where I just actually can't do anything, and um see how many surrenders we get out of 10. Since the rest are like the pride decks, this is going to be my men's mental health awareness month deck. It's checking to see how everybody's mental health is doing. If they want to surrender immediately, you know. But then again, maybe nobody's playing brawl, or maybe the arena doesn't know who to match me with because I have 0 rares or uncommons even. Watch this just not be able to match me with anybody. That'd be really funny. Yeah, I'm giving out wins. But we'll see if anybody wants to stick it out. Maybe everybody's just playing ranked though. Maybe I'll have to do this in ranked. That'd be kind of rough actually. I might just get 10 losses because I'm doing this. Okay, never mind. We got some people. Let's see if they surrender. And I am actually probably going to play out the games. Because, like... Oh, they're sticking it out. No! This is okay. This is fine. Can't Tiny Bones, like, steal my stuff, too? It's only non-land permanents, though, so... We're okay. There's Liliana. Alright, well... We got our first loss. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I'll give him like a few turns to pop off with it. If it doesn't look like they're gonna win very fast, though, I will surrender probably after the next turn if they don't. Really, I never would have guessed. I know it's a close game. It's a really close game. Hi, GG, man. How are you doing? they, they, they mind spiked me. That's so funny. They're like, wait, it's all lands? Am I right? Okay. I'm gonna just surrender, I think. We've done what needs to be done. They got to see it, too. Alright, we got one loss. Let's see, see if we can get a dub. I might wait just a second, because I don't want to run into the same person, because if they know what's going on, it kind of removes the fun of the bit. So... What nonsense am I looking at right now? Okay, GG man, I'll show you the deck while we're waiting for a second. So, I was testing a different Brawl deck, but everybody kept surrendering. So I thought it'd be really funny to build a Brawl Chief of Compliance deck that has 99 waste, so I can't even cast a single card and see how many wins I could get just off of people surrendering. So, yeah. That's what we're trying here. I'm only gonna play like 10 games with it because I wanna try and I don't want everybody to just be sitting here all night. So, but yeah. What do I think of the new word get 5 poison counter card? GG man, genuinely, I think that's the most broken card Poison has gotten since Infect originally came out. It's actually crazy. Have I tried the Lelia all lands BS? I haven't, Shara, but I have seen somebody do that. I'll do a free mulligan, sure. A different set of 99 wastes. Alright, guys. There's a problem. They didn't surrender again. Alright, I think this one's going to be a little quicker of a loss. So we'll see. Somebody just only plays with a friend who solely plays poison. I hate it. Yeah, I also know that person. And I've already sent them the the card, Josh. So, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to play against it. I'm gonna Trax a poison deck in real life. I'm that guy. That's actually the exact same commander that our friend runs, by the way. GG man. Oh my god. That's so funny. Yeah, he does have a giddy little laugh with it, doesn't he? The main problem with the word one is that it doesn't have any non-ward poison synergy, so if you're putting it into a dedicated poison deck, there's not a ton of reason you need to remove it. That's true. It is not good in a... That's true, that's true. I guess if you had ways to like give it Death Touch and then play like something that gives it Toxic or something like that, that'd probably be the main reason. Probably want to at least go blue so they don't get suspicious while you played a waste. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, Sky. The thing is like when people surrender in the way that I'm trying to get people to surrender, it's usually because they are playing, or they're salty that they're playing against a control deck, basically, you know? Yes, it would be a good Finn Secret Commander deck for sure. Gee. Give him with sunglasses. Oh, not quite. They gave me the sunglasses back. See, this is a chill guy right here for sure. We're getting chill people tonight. This is great. Okay. At this rate, I'm not going to get any wins off of my bait deck, and I'm going to be really actually disappointed if that happens. Because when I was trying to test my deck, nobody would play with me. And now everybody's playing with me. Come on, I need some salty spittoons. This looks like the Hearthstone equivalent of prep coin conceit. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. I guess now too I could play the Katara as a commander because she's been in the ranked scene a lot, and I've personally been getting pretty salty about playing against her, so maybe she'd be another good option. Prep makes your next spell cost 2 less. The coin is 0 mana, gain 1 mana, so you prep in a coin, you don't get any discount. Oh, interesting. Katara as the commander will get more scoops. You might be right, GG man. What if I swap the commanders after 5 games and I see if I can get more? Prep coin conceit is a meme in the community. Oh man, that's great. All right, these guys will get me pretty quick. So, all right, what we'll do instead of doing 10 games of Baral, we'll do 5 games with Baral, and then we'll do 5 games with Katara and see if we can get more concedes out of the Katara. Or if we get more out of the Baral. Because honestly, since Katara came out, and because everybody's been running her in the ranked stuff, I feel like they're going to be more salty about the Katara commander. Next game, you should mulligan down to 1 card, so you're only top decking lands. I think I gotta keep 7, because if I keep 7, there's a chance they're like, oh crap, he got a good hand, I'm gonna surrender. But it would be funny. To be fair, Josh, I will top deck lands regardless. Immediately runs into a Katara. This would be a funny surrender. I would simply perish. But I'm gonna be honest, if they cast their commander and they get that far into the game, I'm probably just gonna concede. Because, no offense to Katara, I'm not really looking to play a whole game waiting for her to wait for her counter spells and just hit me for 1 damage a turn. Yeah, we're just gonna... we'll let that one be. I don't need to sit through a game of 25 Katara swings while they're holding on to, like, 8 control spells. Like, nah. Okay, let's try again. Why not? 48 counters in 1 deck isn't fun. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's also part of the reason people conceded against Brawl. But I think the other part of it is that people play the treasure hunt deck that I was running. So, all right, come on, be salty, concede. It's Brawl. You don't want to play against this. Come on, yeah, concede, concede. You can't beat Baral. You better surrender now. Oh god, they're playing it out. Guys, I think we're cooked. Oh god, we've got artist talent now too. Y'all, this is bad. Baral didn't get a single surrender. This is the 5th game too. You sent the Layla disc on Discord. Ooh, yeah, let me take a look. Layla, Trumpeting Carnosaur, Thorns of Chaos. Oh, yeah, you run all the Discover and Cascade stuff. It's right, it's basically the same as the treasure hunt strategy, right? Just a little bit more fragile because you need Layla to be beefy. Okay. Well, this is not panning out my direction. Yes, but more satisfying. Honestly, fair. If you had the blue mana to cast him, you might have gotten more concedes because he needs to be... Yeah, I mean, fair. But I will say, every time I tested it, like, the people were surrendering when they saw my deck. They weren't surrendering when I played Baral. Like, I never got to play a land when people were salt scooping to this guy. The whole point is for the salt scoop. It's not for the, like, 2 turns in scoop, you know? You tell me the deck that's doing nothing is doing nothing. It does nothing. Very, very well. Actually, pretty incredibly well, if I do say so myself. They're like, what is happening? I'm gonna go ahead and concede here, though. I want to have time to do the rest of the shenanigans we're gonna try. Okay. Dirty monkey. All right, let's do let's give the swap a shot. We'll try Katara. Bending Prodigy. Oh, I don't have her. Crap. Am I gonna have to buy a? Oh no, it's a mythic. I hate that I have to craft her right now, but here we are. Now it's turned into Katara bait. Let's see if Katara can get some salt scoops. Is Katara the new salt scooper? He's banned. Ah, what's his name again? Ragavan, right? I think Ragavan is actually still legal. I'm pretty sure I played against Ragavan recently, so I think he's still legal. There's a draft token in daily deals. Ooh, I'll have to go check that out. That's awesome. Imagine spending your last mythic wildcard on a Katara. I know, right? Next thing we know, I'm going to be a dirty Katara player in ranked. Going to be a problem. And just for reference, Josh, if you're still around, the Katara deck and the Dovin deck are both basically different versions of the you don't get to play Magic cards, basically. So people don't actually get to play the game against them usually because they're just countering every single spell they have. Playing poison in ranked historic. See how far I can go. Nice. Sounds fun. Alright. We're against shrines. The shrines surrender. Hey, we got a salt scoop. Let's go. Okay, that's one. Well, I guess Katara already wins. I'm telling you, this is the salt scoop. So maybe Katara is better at baiting than Baral is. I didn't realize how salty Katara is, but Ryan surrendering with the honestly, but like to be fair, like Katara is pretty good against shrines. Like the only way to really beat a Katara deck is to like if you have a way to uncounterably remove Katara, basically. That's the only way. When you can't resolve a spell, why play? Exactly, yeah. This is why people will scoop against this deck. So if you guys want free wins, just run Katara. Don't put anything in the deck, and you might actually get some wins. Exactly. I think also, just for reference, nobody should play Katara in the next Toasty tournament. That'd be so sad. Cheapest deck in the format only needs one card. Exactly. You get it. Honestly, all I'm saying is if like you're just going for daily wins and you don't want to do anything, just do this. And thanks Saffron Olive for the the Katara build. Yeah, I saw it. I think I saw Legend VD do a build of it too. But it's been a while. Maybe not. Alright, Ralph Zarek maybe sticking around. And Silent. Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about, is that Silent might run it, to be honest. So, I might... I don't know. I'm probably going to run some kind of deck that I think can do decently against Katara, at least. But... just because I know how ridiculously strong this deck is. I will say, though, I don't think I've ever seen Silent play a... a control deck. So maybe this just isn't Silent Style. It seems like it would be though. Facing another type of assault player, spamming quotes. Yeah, you will get that kind of assault player. The most common one I see is they'll spam the like Z's, but make me discard. Come on. They'll probably just, yep, discard time. All right. I think I'm gonna like what I'm gonna do for each of these games. If they stick around, I'll stick around until turn 5 or so. If they're not like beating me pretty soundly or quickly, I should say, in that time, I will probably surrender at that point. We're not just sitting around forever. When I first met him, he was playing Kaido mid-range. He only runs meta. That's fair. That makes sense. I guess maybe the meta just hasn't been control, but I don't know. Okay. I'll give them one more turn, I think. You make it to turn 2, just FF. Yeah, well, we're only going to do 5 games, so I want them to see what they're playing against a little bit, since they're sticking around. What's up, Trin? No follower games today. We'll be back to that on Sunday, though. Right now we're playing a bit of a meme deck, though, if you're interested. Okay, this is so funny, actually. Because Grave Expectations gets a non-land card out of your opponent's library. And, they couldn't heist anything. That's the best case scenario, honestly. We've successfully countered Grave Expectations because they can't heist anything. But all right, this game is gonna take forever probably, so I'm gonna just let it be. Their clock is really slow, so we'll do that. Ooh, and Trin, what league game mode are you playing? Are you playing ARAM, the Mayhem, ranked? What's the play? All right, so we're 1 out of 2 salt scoops. Let's see if we can get somewhere. EFT, oh nice, heck yeah. Arena trying to win on every champ. Nice, that's fun. What's up, Magic Geek? Games have been pretty good. We're on our 4th out of 4 decks today. I guess 5th out of 5 because we adjusted to try a different style. This one is a very much a meme. I'm trying to get people to surrender to Katara Waterbending Master in Brawl being my commander, but having only wastes in my deck. So I literally can't even cast anything. So I'm just trying to see if people could will scoop. We've only gotten 1 scoop so far, but it's been pretty funny. It's really funny because I got more scoops testing out the Brawl deck than I did like any of the games on stream so far. So you saw this one in the World Championship. Whoa. If only there was a Brawl World Championship, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Alright, they're gambling. gambling for removal. Maybe, yeah, honestly. If you want more scoops, play either 5-drop Teferi or Big Ugin. No one likes playing against them. Honestly, not a bad call. I kind of am curious, like, which one of those ones would. I don't want everybody to sit through me not playing Magic, though, for for 2 more commanders, so I'll probably end it after Katara, but a good idea. I might have to add those to my list of a Salt Scoop test. The only downside to Big Ugin is I can't run, what's it called? There's not really a way for me to run a deck where I can't play anything with Ugin. I don't think there's enough lands that don't tap for mana that I would be able to play that. But I think this deck should be able to beat me pretty quick. So we're gonna let it do its thing. I want people to enjoy their Magic and then get their dub, you know? We're gifting out wins for those who aren't salty. Oop. I also don't want to do this for like too long because I feel like it's a little rude to like show up to play Magic with people and then not play Magic with people. But it is for a test, you know? If you slow rolled the land on turn 1, you might get more. True, honestly. Maybe I should have waited on that. Fine, 80% of the time I see Ugin, I consider scooping. I just don't till they show me a win con. Fair. Yeah. That's the thing, is like I didn't want people to like scoop off of me playing something, because I think the whole point was for salt scoops, not for real scoops, you know? Star should have been banned. Yes, I agree, GG, man. Absolutely. How do you ban Roscoe the Clockmaker? Not good. Honestly, right? Like, how that got past, like, and people think it's okay to run that in Brawl is crazy. Absolute nuts. People's ban lists just don't make any sense. All right, I'll give him one more turn. Chester, are you wet? Piss off, Andy. Oh, he probably just fell in this water bowl. All right, are we storming off? 1,000-year storm going crazy. They may risk the backdrop for the event. Yeah, that's kind of weird, actually. I wonder why they banned the guy that they made the backdrop. That's kind of crazy. I think Rusko would make a dope paper commander. It would have just have to create a token. It's actually, yeah, that's true. You know what? I know what I want to see you play. What do you want to see me play, Shara? All right, this is actually taking way longer than I expected, so I'm just gonna surrender because, yeah, I thought you'd think the storm deck would be able to burn me out pretty quick, but I guess not. All right, that's 3 games, right? So we need 2 more. Let's see if we can get any more salt scoops. See, if people would just play my version of the Katara deck, Katara would be pretty fair, you know? Get Born Apostle deck. Ooh, that would actually be fun. I remember the first time I saw that deck, I think it was Josh Lee Kwai that played it on game nights. I saw him play a Shadowborn Apostle with that black-white commander that can like force people to lose 3 life if if they don't want to send the sacrifice creature back to your hand. And I've always liked that card since, but I feel like there's been some new demon cards that work really well with that deck that would be fun to build around, so maybe I should make one. Copy the list on Discord for you. Oh, thank you. I will absolutely take a look at it. What do we got? Athreos, yep, that guy. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Oh yeah, Valgavas the demon too. That's right. Ah, and Westvale Abbey's in there. Westvale Abbey is one of my favorite lands, honestly. It's kind of funny because I don't like usually run decks that Westvale Abbey does well in, but like it still seems like such a fun land that sometimes I put it in decks that it doesn't belong in anyway. It's really funny that we were thinking of the exact same commander, actually. Honestly, though, like running the white with it is pretty good too, because you can get that guy that makes like Shadowborn Apostles like free, basically. I think it's pretty cool. What's funny? Shadowborn Apostle deck that's Saffron Olive made with surgical extraction, so he could surgical extraction all of them out of his deck to make a Doomsday pile. I think I saw that video. I've always enjoyed the game plans when they come up with ways to just like exile the cards out of your library. I think that's so funny. The Shelldock out. I do, yes, I do. That one was really funny. Always like little like Mimi decks like that. They're so fun. They're kind of the reason I got into Magic, I think, is just because of all the like goofy shenanigans you can do. Alright, let's see if we can get a scoop here. Yeah, Saffron Olive, honestly, like, he's kind of what I aspire to be in Magic. I feel like he's so creative, and he's just got such good Magic knowledge, and he's really good at the game. Like, he's what I would love to be in Magic, honestly. I might strive to do a little bit more competitive stuff than he does, but like otherwise, absolutely fine. So we're up against Yarok. Speaking of Saffron Olive, Panharmonicon things. But we'll let them get their enter the battlefield triggers on. I think in theory we should lose in like 3 turns. So another creator I follow for jank, mostly on alchemy. Oh, okay, who is that? Is it? Wait, let me ask actually, because there's one guy that I follow. Is it Mono Black MTG, Jara? Because I used to watch that guy all the time, but I actually stopped because he started playing so much alchemy that it wasn't a format that I would run. Have you seen Chickens and thought that would be great? Go pro. Chickens. I don't know what chickens have to do with going pro, to be honest, Sky. I'm not sure, but I'm glad we were thinking of the same guy, Shara. That's really funny. I do really like his stuff. I noticed like he was running a lot of the same stuff over and over again, so it was a little bit less exciting for me as time went on, you know? A great GoPro. I feel like autocorrect is really ruining Sky's day right now, or I'm just really not understanding what's happening at all. Also, Scape Shift is crazy right now. This guy's about to get 102 tokens. You good, Sky? Or maybe I'm just not understanding what you're saying. Okay, I'm just so confused by the chicken. Oh, like you want to put a GoPro on a chicken? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry, we were talking about like competitive Magic, and you said GoPro, so I was assuming like going pro competitively. But I think you're just talking about putting a camera on a chicken, which is awesome. Sounds hilarious. I don't have any chickens to put a GoPro on, but I have thought about putting a GoPro on my cat. I think it'd be funny. But I also don't know if I want to turn my cat into a content thing, you know? Although I feel like he'd do very well on camera. He's a very goofy guy. Alright, I'm gonna give him one more turn. If they don't end the game, I'm just gonna let it be. Anyone seen the Magic the Gathering episode of South Park? No, I haven't. At Rock, by the way? Oh, man. Okay. I think they're just gonna take a while. So let's do our last game, and then we can close this out with our results. Final game. All right, let's see if we get a salt scoop. They have chickens that play Magic the Gathering. That's why this combo is so great. What? Who has chickens that play Magic the Gathering? Who is they? What's up, Chester? You want to be part of the conversation? Come on. You want to come talk Magic? Oh yeah, you are Chris. Chester says hello. You guys can probably hear him purring. Consider yourselves blessed by his presence. Post in the Discord. Okay. Heck yeah, I'll take a look at it. If I lost to chickens at Magic, I'd be pretty embarrassed. That's all I'm saying. And is Toasty still streaming? Oh, Toasty's is over. Yeah. Problem is Toasty usually ends stream before me, so I never really get the chance to raid him. But if the other guy, what was the other guy's name, Sky? I'll check out his stream after I close just to see if he's somebody I'd want to raid. He was streaming Subnautica 2 with you. Oh, nice! How'd that go? You guys get eaten by any sea monsters? Alright, I will say I'm not loving these 2-minute queue times, but it is what it is, I guess. Silent kept stealing our stuff and trying to fly through the story. Oh no. That sounds like Silent, honestly. Oh hey, it's another Heyba deck. Let's see if the other Shrine deck is salty or not. And Toasty most definitely got eaten. I could see that too, honestly. Crap encountered slivers in Historic. That is a problem. That is a problem. Alright, well, I think Shrines gets the win. So we only got one Salt Scoop out of 10. On my attempt to get Salt Scoops. I genuinely, I thought I was going to be able to at least get half. Based off of what I was seeing when I was trying to test the treasure hunt deck. So I'm a little surprised, and I gotta say, hats off to the people playing. On a lower MMR, so they scoop less. That might be true. That might be true. Because I am running basically all commons, so. No wonder you're wet. You're being a rascal. rascaling. Hmm? You troublemaker? Oh, you okay, dude? You good? Fuck, you tried to bite me again. Little bastard. Alright, well, I'll give him like we'll give him another turn to find a damaging shrine, otherwise I'll probably let it be. Yeah, I really want to try Subnautica. And Slay the Spire 2 that Josh mentioned earlier. A lot of new games I want to try, but I just haven't gotten around to trying them out. Sub 2 is great. Have you played it? I didn't know you played Subnautica 2. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm lying. Think you have to make Katara deck because you have her? Sky, no. Don't put that out into the world, okay? Don't put that out into the world. I don't want to be a Katara player. Elves now. Sometimes I could break from ranked. Yeah. Sometimes you just end up in a spot where you're not having a blast. Alright, I want to let them beat me with the one for all because they should be able to get me some damage. Now, if I come back and play a Katara, like a real Katara deck, you'll have every right to unfollow me. I'm just kidding. No, Katara is honestly like, I kinda, in a way, respect the I respect people going and playing Katara in ranked to try and get mythic this season, because I think it's a pretty strong way to just climb all the way up. But yeah. Yeah, we got Skull Crab and Shrines. It's kind of wild, actually. They're gonna see, like, all of my wastes here. I think their game plan, honestly, is just to, like, mill. Yeah, Skull Crab, honestly, not a bad card. Is there a shrine that mills, Chara? Or anybody that knows? Because I just don't. Alright, hopefully Beseech the Mirror can get something that'll win the game. Shintai of Lost Wisdom. Okay, okay. I was approach to the second sun deck. Yeah, that's a good win con, honestly. Alright. Well, I think they can take me out next turn, right? 5, 6, 7, 11, 14. Yep. Alrighty. Take me out, Isha. Good name, by the way. Just throw that out there. Any arcane enjoyers? Hey, and quit quoting me to get 6-7, okay? I'm too old for that. I'm too old. Instead, pay 1 if you do mill target player for X, being how many shrines you control. Okay, yeah, I thought there might be one like that, but I've never actually played shrines, so I wasn't sure. I love shrines. Yeah, shrines are fun. Not gonna lie. You guys probably like, why is this guy playing only wastes? What is happening? But hey, we got to give out 9 free wins today for the people. And to test my little theory that I had. Alrighty, they should be able to play like their whole deck right now if they want to. I love Blink. Give me all the triggers. I know that, GG man. We did our cat v cat deck, and the triggers in that game were crazy. Actually crazy. I don't know why they're Adontoing right now. They could just win the game. Okay, I mean, they can still win the game off of that, so we'll let it be. Would I play a or would he play affiliate deck? I see. I think GG Man would play a affiliate deck. I don't think they'd enjoy it as much as the what are they called? Like multicolor decks that would happen. But by the way, last time I was on Toasty's side, showed him the fun of slimes. Nice. Get the slimes against humanity going. Love that. Alright, that's a few counters. Just a couple. Okay. Okay. Definitely play Philly deck, right? Yeah. Philly is great. Honestly, I feel like Philly is the perfect balance of like a fun, interesting commander with like a fairly powerful effect that can affect your side of the field, the opponent's side of the field. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Mister, I can't let you in there. Just because the door's closed doesn't mean you can go in there. I think they're trying to mill me out. I'm gonna let it happen. Wish she was one blue, one white. Yeah, that'd be nice. I kind of wish she was more color combinations too. Yeah, opponent is going for overkill. I think they want to see if there's something in my deck, honestly. I think that's why they're doing this. Or maybe they just want to see what crazy stuff they can do. They have so many counters on their stuff. Trying to find my win con that costs 98 mana. Yeah, honestly. Or something like that. But that's okay. I didn't expect the games to test this out would take a full hour, but we're almost there. To be fair, this one I've let go for longer, but also the queue times were like 1 to 2 minutes most of the time. I think everybody's trying out the ranked format right now on Brawl, so there's less people for the normal one. Alright, they've milled me out. Let me hit them with the lands, am I right? Alright, now I've officially managed to show somebody my whole deck, so they know exactly what's happening. Because the guy that heisted my deck, he knew that all my cards were land, but technically he still didn't know what was happening. I mean, maybe he did. Yeah, there is ranked Boral right now. Go check that out. You showed them your big deck on stream. Can you do that? All right, there we go. Just a casual negative 485. Actually, not the lowest I've been today, so that's cool. All right, well, that was pretty fun. Had affiliate, if there's yeah, that's it. It's a great idea. I love stealing things. All right, guys. Well, we are done with our little test. So, out of 5 games, Katara had 1 salt scoop. Baral had 0 salt scoops. So, Katara is officially saltier than Baral. Now we know that for certain. But yeah, we played a few different decks today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, I don't know. Do you guys like the new format I'm doing with like kind of 4 different hour-long things? How do we feel about it? I think everybody probably agrees that their favorite is when I play games with the people and do the viewer play long streams, but I want to see if this is a working format for everybody. Mana Man was the guy. Okay, got it. I will go take a look. Do you have? Can you send me the link, Sky? Whenever you send it on Discord, you don't mind this at all. Okay, thanks, GG man. Do you like this more or less than like what I was doing before, where I do like 2 hours of a deck and then 2 hours of another deck? Thoughts on that? And thanks for sending that over, Sky. I appreciate it. But alright, well, seems like the chat's gotten quiet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end stream here. I appreciate everybody for joining, and it was a blast. I will see if I can keep up with this. Having 4 ideas on what to do might be a little tough, especially with my current work schedule, but we'll keep it going. And I will check out the Chickens Playing Magic, and I will check out Mana Man as well, Sky. So thanks for the recommendations, guys, and I will see you guys on Sunday for the viewer play along stream.